Hey YouTube, this is Zach with Savage Traveling, coming to you from Da Noi, Thailand today. This is the humble abode. House in there, there's an upstairs. We have air, you can see. The rest of the house doesn't have air, but we do, and that makes it okay for me because I have to have it to sleep or I would never sleep. I actually wasn't sleeping very well for several days, and then I had to stop drinking beer every day, and that seemed to help. I don't wake up in the middle of the night just sweat it out. So a little change, but for the better. I just wanted to show you, this is the kitchen slash back porch. It looks a lot better than we got here because her grandma and mother just couldn't be doing a whole lot right now. So we've been slowly trying to clean things up. Okay, so I was here for a few days and didn't realize that there was something missing, and well, it was a sink. There's not a sink in this house, so we went on Lazada and we found one for about $32, and it's supposed to be here today, so hopefully it shows up and we can get it installed, and you know, things will be at least where I can wash my hands, you know what I'm saying? And because right now she's been doing probably forever, she does the dishes right here. And I'm like, hey, baby, do you want a sink? You know, so we could, you know, just be a little more, you know, clean. And, well, I had fever and diarrhea for like 3 or 4 days. That's why there's been a video. I was doing great on having videos come out every 48 hours. And then I got sick, and we still really don't know why I was sick. First, I thought maybe I had dengue from being on Koh Chang, because we fought the mosquitoes about half the time we were on Koh Chang, and you know, definitely got bit here and there. And I was really scared that I was gonna like have some issues, but you know, I bring Advil with me. That's a thing that you should probably bring with you, Advil or Aleve, which granted you can get similar products here, but I prefer Advil because it works. And well, you know, I was taking my Advil, yada, 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 and the fever finally broke, and I started, you know, feeling better down here. And at first I thought maybe it was because we weren't getting dishes washed correctly, yada, yada. That was what spurred the whole let's buy this sink from Lazada type thing. But, you know, for $32, I don't really care. You know, I was spending that more each night. We'd go out while we were still in Pattaya. So, splurged, get a sink. It'll be here later today. And it'll just be better. Then I can use the bathroom, wash my hands, yada, yada. Now I got to use like sanitizer, go over here to the hose or whatnot. So it'll be an added improvement, you know, for her and the family, and I have no issue with that. But I mean, overall, it's been a great experience here. I'm still getting, you know, into the groove. We'll take a walk. We live off the road. We got this little easement here. This is the drain. Like if you take a shower or do clothes in the wash or the laundry, this is where it drains out here to the street. But yeah, overall, it's been a great experience. You know, luckily I don't think I had dengue. Now I've been sleeping great ever since I got sick. Sleeping a lot better. I sleep through the night mostly now. And like I said, I haven't had a beer in about 3 or 4 days now. And I think all that helped, you know what I mean? But I still don't understand where I got the fever from. It's kind of, usually I can trace it down. I mean, maybe I got coughed on the flight or the bus ride back from Koh Chang. I don't really know, you know. I was kind of bummed to feel like crap because I was really, it was really, you know, I had been really good at putting up videos and doing videos and stuff, and then I just had to quit altogether. And kind of bummed me out, but here we're back at it, you know. We're going to try to go down. I don't know if we're going to do it today, but there's like a national forest park. I don't know, about a 30-minute ride from here with you know, a bunch of monkeys. I can't. Kosum Phi Sai, I think is what it's called. we're gonna try to do that here soon. That'll be a good video, I hope. I mean, you don't have to walk very far, and then you're just right out here. I mean, you're just out here on the edge of the country. Got a temple over here. I think that's it. I'm not sure. Little coffee stand here. I've never noticed until now. But just, you know, just doing the day-to-day thing. Like I said, there's not a whole lot I can do here, as in, you know, there's just nothing to do. There's like no restaurants. It's a real working class type community, so 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it goes quiet. People are asleep. It's more busier at 6 a.m. than it is at 6 p.m. in this little place, because everybody's going to work or going out to the fields. I mean, it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's good. It's a good place to get some sleep if you're not sick or, you know, going through whatever I was going through. And like I said, I'm glad to be in the clear, hopefully. I mean, I'm pretty sure I am now. I'm pretty sure I didn't have dengue. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, you know, the vid, you know, the COVID. And well, like they said, they had to take grandma to the hospital yesterday. She just won't eat, you know. She wanted to go get some saline. They wouldn't give her any saline. They just all they did was take her blood, and they're gonna test it and see if they can find anything wrong with her. I mean, she's 82. You know, life will catch up to you in those years. You know, that's just the way it goes. And I guess you just got to be prepared for that someday, right? I've never walked down this way. I don't even think we've rode a motorbike by here yet. I mean, this is nice and quiet here. It's been a great experience so far. I think the temple's down here. Like I said, we're trying to go down here to this temple. Actually, I think it's over here. Hopefully we can get in back here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. I guess maybe I could have walked up through here. You see, it's just, you know, regular people living their regular Thai lives out here. It's one of those things, like, you don't go walking around at night, not because it's dangerous, but because the dogs, like the dogs are off, you know, all the soy dogs, they're real friendly during the day. I mean, friendly enough, you know what I mean? I don't go down and like try to play with them or anything like that. You know, you never know what you could, if you get bit or something, you're in for it, you know, you don't know. But at night, you just don't leave the property unless you're riding. Because I used to love to walk at night at home. You know, I'd take my dog out for a walk at night, yada yada. It's just something you don't do here, because the dogs are much more aggressive at night, because they're trying to protect, you know, just protecting their territory or whatever. Yeah. Go back here and check this out. This is all new to me, guys, so I figured it would be small and quaint. Here, I believe these would be like cremation remains, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sure, that's what those are. But it's just good to feel like filming again, because like I said, I felt like death for a couple days. See, the dogs are all right in the daytime, but at night you want to be careful, because they, like I said, they're quite territorial. Oh yeah, I'm getting the old full-on stare going on from the temple keepers back here, but I'm kind of used to it by now. Can't walk anywhere without getting falong, da, da, da. You know, something falong, you know. And it's like, oh yeah, they're talking about me. It's pretty cool. Like so I figured it would be a simple temple just because it's a simple small community, you know what I mean? But you know, like I said, there's another one down the road somewhere, and maybe we'll get to that another day. It's not very far either, but it's a whole, you know, it's a different village. But it's, I swear, this little village, I'm pretty sure it's bigger than my town of Fairmount. You know, it's small, yeah, but I think there's more people here than there is in Fairmount. Oh, here's a big guy. Hey, buddy. Oh, his paw is all jacked up. You know, just another day in the village. Try not to freak people out, because I mean, people are wary of me. And like I said in one of the last videos I did, is like, I'm not the first Falong to come to this village, you know what I mean? Probably not the first one to stay long term either, but by the reactions I get from the locals, it makes me wonder, you know. I was like, are you sure you've never seen a white guy before? Oh, this is cool. I don't know the names, but that's an elephant. Elephant man. I don't know if that's Ganesh or what. Like I said, I'm not good with the Buddhist names, and you know, I'm just not very familiar with it at all. I grew up very non-religious, thankfully, and I'm trying to keep it that way. Mama, you leave me alone. I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt you. Oh, there's a monk back there. I won't poke this at him too much. Yeah, quite ornate. You know, like I said, it's just been it's been good. Like, we're only here for another, what is today? I don't even know what the date is. I know it's Saturday, I think. Saturday the 14th, maybe? 13th or 14th. Yeah, I think it's the 14th. There's more of what, you know, a lot of people see around Thailand is this Buddha here, or something very similar. Look at this huge old tree. Pretty cool. Hey, all right. Thing is, like I said, just don't go walking around at night, and I think you're okay. They're pretty timid in the daytime, but it gets dark, and they're different dogs. Like, which I should have expected that. I don't know why I didn't. But it's different than home, and that's a good thing, you know, because like I said, I can go walking around at night at home. You might see a stray dog, but not very often. When I was a kid at home, you know, there was more stray dogs. You know, these days they don't play that game. They send out the animal control guy pretty much just like right away to deal with things like that, you know. And here it's just part of life. Soy dogs. I mean, we were driving down the highway yesterday. We had to pick up a few things. We had to go out to the main road and go down a ways, but I seen at least 3 bloated, unalive dogs on the side of the highway where they were just, you know, out there doing their dog thing and, you know, succumb to the highway. And that's just a fact of life over here. You know, you got a bunch of stray dogs. Somebody bound to hit one every once in a while because they do drive fast. Thailand, they drive fast. That's my one thing that I do like Vietnam more is, you know, the car culture and the motorbike culture isn't as, I don't know, they just don't drive as fast over there, and I've always liked that about the place. Oh, see, sometimes it's best just to turn around, even in the daytime, you know what I mean? That one was a little more aggressive than everybody else has been so far. He's kind of guarding his house too, so I think he had a collar on. You know, some dogs are taken care of better than others. It's just the way it is. But overall, you know, like I said, I still gotten, like I said, it's the older men that give the death stare. You know, usually the kids and the women are indifferent, or sometimes the kids. Most of the time, the kids are excited to see you. The women indifferent, or just not even paying attention. But it's the older men, you know, my age and up, that you get like, it's like, come on, bro. You've seen. Well, okay, quick story here. We went to buy some new hose for her first spigot so she could, you know, have a little longer hose to wash, you know, so we could wash hands, wash dishes a little easier, yada yada. And we went to this place where she's like, oh, we can buy it, you know, buy hose by the meter here. And I went with her, and this is becoming a thing here. And he wanted to sell us the whole roll. It was like 60 feet of, you know, clear tubing, you know, like water tubing, just very simple. And it's like, you know, I don't know if he thinks like that I have lots of money or that we're trying to build a house or something, but he was not like, just wasn't having it, you know. And it's like, and it was because I was there, you know what I mean? Like, this place was like right down the road from the house. She's been there hundreds of times, bought stuff off the guy for years, and he's just like, no, all I have is this. And then there's literally other hose laying around, like where we could have used a section, paid him whatever. He's trying to get us to buy the whole roll because I assume, and she does as well, is because I'm there, you know what I mean? And I had to stop going to the market with her because we were definitely getting, that's cool, I wish we could have got to that. You know, because we're getting overcharged just a little bit, didn't we? And you know, we kind of expected it to happen, but it's still kind of like, come on, dude. Like, so we didn't buy anything from that guy, and we went to another place right down the road, and they sold us the 2-meter hose for fucking $2 or whatever, you know, because well, it was a younger girl. And I, you know, it was just kind of funny, you know what I mean? And so I don't get to go to the market anymore too much, or I choose not to go because I'm not going to overpay, and there's no reason to. But you know, that's just some of the things we've ran into this last week I've been here. It's not a big deal, and even if we had to overpay on certain things, it's not that much. It was just the whole thing where the guy was trying to get us to buy 60 feet of hose when we only needed 2 meters, you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, you just talked yourself out of a sale and anything in the future. Like I said, if we're gonna have to buy more stuff to put this sink in, and we're not gonna go to that guy. It's like, dude, you shot yourself in the foot. Yeah, I have money to spend, but I'm not just gonna give it to you just because, you know what I mean? As you can see, we're still dealing with a little bit of flood. There's 15 dogs here. I ain't scared of these little guys. But as you can tell, the water is mostly receded, but they're still, what they're doing is a lot of these rice fields is they'll pump the water out because, you know, it's drowning their rice, so they just pump it out, and we're still dealing with something like this, and it's been 4 or 5 days since it's rained. This overall, chill, relax. If you can get over the stairs and the, let's call it simple discrimination, you have a great time, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like the older guys, especially the one in the little hardware shop. I think he thought he saw an opportunity to make money off of us, and now he'll never make any money off of us. So I mean, that's one of those things that I've learned from coming over here for a long time. It's just this mentality of the older generation. They see you there now, they're going to try to make money off you then, and it probably works in a lot of instances, or used to. I don't really know, but I know, you know, I've been here, coming over here for a while now. I've dealt with the 2-tiered pricing thing, and most time I don't mind paying it, but In this situation, we weren't buying the big roll of hose. We didn't need a big roll of hose. Didn't go in there for a big roll of hose. But I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm misreading it, but that's the way she saw it as well. And then I told him, you know, thank you in Thai as we were leaving, and it kind of startled him, like, you know, and it's just a simple thank you. I only know a few words in Thai, and that's one of them, you know what I mean? And got him thinking maybe I heard the whole conversation, you know, I don't know. But it's one of those things, we won't be back. There's like 2 or 3 other shops with the exact same crap like littered around. Between the 2 or 3 villages that are in this area, there's a couple of those little supply stores, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, well, you don't get our business. And that's fine. He probably didn't want my business. I don't know. Or he wanted all my business. I really don't know. It was funny. Right on, guys. I'm just out here taking a walk. Had my breakfast. You know, there's not a lot to do here, so you gotta, you know, take your walks when you can. I didn't put sunscreen on. I messed up. I've been trying to put ample sunscreen on because, you know, I want to come here and enjoy myself, have fun, maybe even stay for a long time. But there won't be a long time if I don't start wearing sunscreen every day. Let's just say it like that, because you know what the sun can do to pale man's skin, right? Well, anybody's skin, I guess. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I've rambled long enough, and it's really been a slow week, me being sick and just being in the village. There's just not a lot going on. More to come from the village for sure. We do leave back to Pattaya here in like a week, only for a few days. I don't know how long we're gonna be there. Probably no more than a week at the most, and probably not even that long. But and then we'll probably be back up here unless we decide that we want to go and do something else while we're, you know, down south. But if for anything we do, you guys will be along for the ride, and there'll be more from Dan Noi. I always want to say Vietnam because it sounds like a Vietnamese city name, but Dan Noi, Thailand. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking with me through all the years, and for the new people that have just showed up, plenty more to come. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.